Hey friends, today we're working on a 2010 Ford Fusion. Not so much working, but apparently what seems to be a fairly common problem is this door handle not working, or the one on the inside as well, actually. And I got it figured out now, but not before doing a little bit of damage to my door panel and the like. And I searched all over the internet and I couldn't find any solid, simple solution when there really is one. And it was as simple as, well, okay, now that I've got the door open already, I'll show you. Where's the light? So, to take the door panel off is easy. It's just a matter of one screw there, another one like it under there, and then, of course, you pop that piece out in there, and then there's a screw underneath there, and you pop the cap off of that, and there's another screw in there. And it's very simple. It's just pull clips in there. You pull it off without breaking anything. Here, actually, I'll show you. Just like that. It sounds like stuff is breaking, but it's actually not. And it just pops right back on like that. So anyway, had I known this, I could have saved me a lot of grief. What I ended up having to do is, with the door shut, I had to get in there. And this clip here, there is a piece that hooks into here. It hooks underneath that, and you have to break it. There's really no way around it, because when you pull on this, and it sits in place nicely, like it'll still pop right back in and hold its position. But I had to do that. I had to pull that off and then pull this door seal off as well. And then I managed to access that. What I ended up doing, it's a T25 in there, that screw, and I ended up putting a T25 in a vice grip and slowly working that screw out. Not before I did some damage to the inside of my door panel, but I worked it out. If, you know, I never would have had to do any of that if I had just gone ahead. And of course all the other doors were fine. Here, hold this for me, please. Thank you. Had I just looked in here, now the door panel doesn't sit quite as tightly as it used to now, but anyway, basically you push out on here. You want to be careful that you don't do too much, but you can pop these clips out. Probably easier to do it in the middle there. See, that just pops back in like that. Now, of course, I had them off, so they come off a lot easier. But anyway, you reach in here and you pull this trim out, and that trim, it's basically a gasket for your window, and that comes out like that. And basically I ordered me one of these lockout kits off of eBay for cheap, actually, years ago, or not years ago, but a while back. And if you look in here, actually shining the light in there like that, if you look down in there, you can see, hold the light there for me, you can see the bit that moves in there. And I suppose it's almost impossible to see it now, but what I ended up doing was very simply getting one of these in there and pushing down just right, and you open your door. So here, I'll show you again. Once you got it in place, you push down, and that manually activates that latch, which it goes in behind here. Now you can see it a little bit there when I pull. That's your door handle. Now if that rod in there is bent or unhooked or broken, you can see it by pulling this off. But like I said, again, you go straight to the bottom, you bypass that, and you hook right into that, and you push down on that, and you can actually watch the door handle pop out while you do it. Quite a simple process. Would have saved me a lot of grief. Probably wouldn't have broken my door panel, and it would have saved me probably an hour and a half of being very, 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 very frustrated. But I imagine that works on a bunch of cars. To put that back in isn't super hard. Just make sure you do it the right way. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping this video saves somebody the grief that it could have saved me had I found it online. And again, if you guys want to, now you just kind of run, what I would do is run a screwdriver in there, pop it in behind the panel, and then it's back to what it would be. And again, I managed to crack the panel in here down to here, I think. You can't see it on the outside, but it is on the inside. And anyway, if you want to take it off, real simple. Screw here, screw here, screw here, and a screw in here. They are, I think you need ultimately a 7mm and a 7, maybe an 8mm and a T25. And that's all you need to take it all apart. And when you get in there, same place you change the motor, the window motor, it's just sitting right there. Very easy to get at. This is very easy to unplug. It's got a hook in here, so you got to go up and pull backwards so you don't break that hook. And this one's simple. You just pull that out, and then of course that clip comes out that way. And all in all, it's very simple. Like I said, unfortunately, once you've had them off once, those clips often don't seat anymore like they used to. But anyway, I really hope this video saved somebody the grief that it would have saved me. As always, God bless, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.